We love every game on Monday, July 21st, 2025. I'm Untextured Cube John Tadpole, and I have 5 games for you today. First, Advent Neon, registered trademark. Advent Neon is a 2D action platformer with a focus on hyperactive speed and omnidirectional combat. Players take control of Neon, a robot who can freeze time and transform into a powerful state. The game combines the fluid movement and dashing of Sonic with the multi-directional attacks of a fighting game. Reviewers praise the tight controls, allowing them to chain together devastating combos and maintain a high-speed state. The game's standout features include its lightning-fast pacing, intricate combat system, and satisfying level design. Players highlight the exceptional soundtrack, charming characters, and the rewarding feeling of mastering the game's precise mechanics. 99% positive of 94 reviews, $17.99 on Steam. Next, The Complex Expedition. This psychological horror game immerses players in a mysterious world inspired by the Backrooms urban legend, but with its own distinct narrative and design. Unlike many Backrooms games, it emphasizes exploration, atmosphere, and a sense of isolation, challenging players to navigate labyrinthine, liminal spaces without relying on jump scares or monsters. Players are drawn in by the game's realistic VHS-style visuals and sound design, which create a pervasive feeling of unease. The open-ended nature of the experience, with multiple paths and potential endings to discover, also appeals to many players. The game's slow-paced, contemplative approach to horror resonates with those who appreciate the developer's commitment to capturing the unsettling essence of the Backrooms concept. 92% positive of 1412 reviews, $14.99 on Steam. Next, The Wandering Village. The game features a city-building simulation with a twist. The settlement is built on the back of a giant, wandering creature called Onbu. Players must manage their village's resources and population while also caring for Onbu, forming a symbiotic relationship to survive. The game challenges players to continuously adapt their village as they move through different biomes, requiring shifts in production and resource gathering. Fans appreciate the charming Studio Ghibli-inspired art style and the engaging balancing act between managing the village and Onbu's needs. 91% positive of 5,584 reviews, $19.49 on Steam. Next, Forest Heroes. Forest Heroes blends tower defense and roguelike deck building. Players defend a cursed forest as guardian elves, rallying animal allies and using mushroom skills. The game's replayability stems from customizable decks and enchanted hats that unlock unique unit abilities. Keyboard-only controls and retro-inspired visuals contribute to an accessible yet engaging experience. Players are drawn back to experiment with new deck compositions and tackle increasing difficulty. Reviewers praise the game's strategic depth, charming presentation, and addictive just one more run quality. 88% positive of 161 reviews, $8.99 on Steam. Finally, Turkish Throne. Turkish Throne is a political simulation game that challenges players to lead their party and compete against rivals to seize the presidential seat. The game's focus is on the electoral process, allowing players to strategically invest in campaigns, organize province visits, and maximize their voter base. Players can work with the right people in municipal elections, secure a parliamentary majority, and navigate crucial decisions amid diverse events. Reviewers appreciate the detailed election mechanics, the freedom to implement their own strategies, and the satisfaction of rising to power. While the game is still in early access, it has received largely positive reviews, with players noting its potential and areas for improvement, such as adding more event variety and a stronger AI opposition. 93% positive of 244 reviews, $1.79 on Steam. That's all for today. Make sure to thumbs up the video and subscribe. This has been your Untextured Cube John Tadpole. Goodbye and fare thee well!